Madam Speaker, 30th December 2013 was the first working day after the Marina Coastal Expressway was opened. Except for that morning, peak hour traffic along the MCE tunnel and the adjoining road network have been smooth and generally good, even though traffic volumes have now returned to the levels prior to the December school holidays. In fact, speeds along the MCE and the downgraded East Coast Parkway, the ECP, are now generally faster than it was on the old ECP. Some observers had concluded in the immediate aftermath of the jam that first working day morning that there was a design flaw with the MCE. I think that was a premature conclusion. If indeed there had been a design flaw, we would likely have seen congestion not only that particular morning, but in a number of mornings to follow, and perhaps even in the evenings as well. I think that the congestion in the morning of 30th December was due to a number of factors, including motorists who were driving on the expressway for the first time and were generally unfamiliar with the new road network and therefore driving more carefully or not taking the most appropriate route. For example, many motorists traveling east to west did not enter the MCE near Fort Road to connect to the Ayer Rajah Expressway, but instead continued along the ECP and entered the MCE via Marina Boulevard. All these factors played a part in causing the severe jam that morning, but I'm glad to know that motorists soon adjusted, and we saw in a very short time a much better flow of traffic. And this is also clear from the ERP traffic data that we have collected in the intervening weeks. LTA responded immediately to improve the situation. It displayed more traffic advisories upstream, disseminated more real-time information through radio and social media, erected more signages at prominent places, deployed more traffic marshals. LTA also increased the number of left turning lanes from 2 to 4 at the junction of Marina Station Road and Central Boulevard, and converted a short stretch of Central Boulevard from 2 to 4 lanes towards Raffles Quay, and also adjusted traffic light timings in the area. As to the members' question on the key lessons from this episode, I think that we could have done more to help motorists familiarize themselves with the new road network. We had opened the MCE on a Sunday during the December holidays when traffic volumes would be lower, as we felt it would be an easier time for motorists to adjust. LTA had also embarked on publicity efforts across various media platforms and directly briefed groups of affected stakeholders from November last year. However, some motorists may have missed out on this publicity as it was during the school holidays period. In retrospect, we could have stepped up the publicity closer to the opening date. We could also have provided even more signages along the MCE and the adjoining roads, as well as further upstream, so that motorists can be more familiar with the signs and have earlier guidance on where they ought to go.